Hello, hello! My name is Callista and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, we managed to make it up to First Enchanter Irving's office. Unfortunately, he wasn't there, although we did find some very interesting documents that told us just what was happening in the tower before this rebellion began. Now then, where do we go from here? Well, there's only one way to go, and that's up. Okay, there's a chest over there, and this way...
I like this place. I feel like I'm being watched.
That's very interesting, Liliana, and there doesn't appear to be anything that way.
As you say.
Now then, this is the Great Hall. Okay. A great hall indeed. Ooh, Liliana, mind your head. Yeah, it looks very nice. And I see another apprentice note. And a whole bunch of statues. Another scroll of Bannister. We've read that one. Others may speak of the sanctity of the mind. To those who know the true power of the blood, this is foolishness. The mind is no more sacred than the knee, the small toe, or the ear. It is man's organ of reasoning, nothing more. And true reasoning requires connection to the rhythm of the blood, the tireless pounding of life. Interrupt this, and even the mind is yours to control. Below the text is a diagram of a blood magic ritual in progress, with no notation or description. Very interesting. Okay, a whole bunch of statues. Oh, I'm gonna loot this first, thank you. Hello there, lads. You're the closest. Excuse me. There you go. Oof. And sweep. Down you go. Now, just you.
Defend yourself!
Good job, guys. Oh, I saw that. I saw that death siphon. Okay. Yep, that's an arcane horror. Okay, if we can get it to come a bit closer. Okay. Come on, come over here. Because I think if I go too far over that way, it's going to trigger what's in the other room. Okay. Ooh, nice, Artin. Oh dear. When you get up, you need to do group heal. Quickly now. Okay, please tell me you're getting on that group heal, please. There you go, good job. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? This way. Kill this guy. Excuse me. Now, Qwinn, if you could possibly heal me, that'd be grand. You're down. Now, everyone, on this guy, please. Okay, you don't have anything up, so drink one of these. Oh, you both got knocked down. That's unfortunate. Take one of these. There we go. Sorry, mark of death them. Oh, you're a bit late, but... Oh, this guy's particularly nasty. Okay. Arcane horror. Upon ascending to the second floor of the tower, we were greeted by a gruesome sight. A ragged collection of bones wearing the robes of one of the senior enchanters. I had known her for years, watched her raise countless apprentices, and now she was a mere puppet for some demon. Transcribed from a tale told by a Templar in Antiva City, 713 Storm. Demons, of course, have no form in our world. When they enter, either where the veil is particularly thin or through blood magic summoning, they must take possession of a body. When a pride demon takes control of the corpse of a mage, an arcane horror is born. Excuse me. Although they appear to be little more than bones, these are fierce creatures, possessing not only all the spellcasting abilities of a living mage, but also the capacity to heal and even command other animated corpses. Oof. Nasty things. Okay, we got a pile of books over here. Oh, that's why. I was wondering why the battle music was still playing. There's an enraged corpse in the other room. Yeah, you know what? Let's go take this guy out. Hello. There we go. Good job, guys.
Tricked into a partial ritual. Curiosity, unchecked, became greed for this unfortunate apprentice.
Okay, Qwinn providing some insight into the Watchguard of the Reaching there. Okay, we've read that one, Passed even further. His cord transmuted black. There we go. Hastily scribbled. Whisper, says Great Hall. Hidden above us the whole time. The vessel in hand. Words from another time drip literal power. Put on bowl. A sword raised to sever connection. Cord cut. A sword lowered to strike through and ground. Bile. The threads placed before a warrior. Spear raised. Shielded from each side. So whispers are known false. Where is this? It whispered order, but not where. It's in my head. Ooh, that didn't sound well. And the fact that we haven't found I think he was called Gant.
As you say.
Ooh, corpse skull. The fact that we haven't found this guy is very disturbing.
Very well.
Okay, is that all of them? Now then, there were mentions of the Great Hall. So he said, yep, bowl, sword down and sword up. So it was the bowl.
As you say.
Sword up, I believe. Da-da-da. Sword raised to sever, sword lowered to ground. Excuse me. And there was also mention of some shields. But neither of these statues seem to be what we want. We'll have to be on the lookout for that. We have this charred corpse.
Very well.
Not better than what Qwinn has. Thank you for the money. Huh. For some reason I thought that when you I must be thinking of a different room with ovens. You go to the end of it and rage demons appear at the other end.
What is that?
Oh, hello.
Tad victory.
Oh, they're all coming. Then sweep. That guy's down. Now you. And Callister level. That's good. Okay, you are down. There you go. Now, just you.
Now you fall.
Come on. There we go. Oh. Oh, they've got backup.
I'll try to be merciful. Alright, back on the
You're down. Oh, Qwinn. Qwinn, you might want to back up. You're not built for this.
Where shall I strike?
We have done well.
There you go.
It will be done.
Another scrap of paper. Is this more promises of pride? Yes. We read the one from Enchanted Gravid. I have spoken to him directly. His intentions are that we will demand the Templars withdraw. I don't know that I am willing to follow, but I will be present to hear his argument. Enchanter Fonst, Aquatarian. Oh, was this how Uldred got all of the most important people into the meeting to take them out? Madness! I doubt blood will be of any use to you if it is flowing down the tower steps. Step away from this folly before it consumes us all. Enchanter Luvan, Loyalist. We have another very unfortunate dead Templar with an axe. Lovely. Now then, Alistair, my dear. 2 Constitution, 1 Strength. Let's see. Ooh, I do like me some passives. Okay, that's all grand. And whoa! How did I miss the flesh sacks? Have these only just started? Yeah. Flippin' heck. What the hell even is this? Where did all of this random flesh come from? Oh, it is some kind. Possessed Templars. Hello. Yes. Flurry. Artin, you might want to go forward. Take this one out. Nice. Good job kicking him to death. And it is done. Nice work, Alistair.
Very well.
Okay, we've got a pile of books. A torn page.
Of course.
5 pages, 4 mages. Tome Deus vi Eternus. In Malefactorium Dragos te ventim, Solariat ven Deos mentoris, Pluractic ven contrivarian, spake he the words and brought life. Speak you the words, ascension. Answers lie in text illegible. Notes on the page below. Here I begin my study, knowing full well it will change the circle forever. Let history mark the date that this work began, 929 Dragon, so that when new calendars are put to paper, the date, Fonst 00, is known with certainty, from the mouths of gods finally to the people, through me, Enchanter Fonst, who was one of the, where is it? I know you're here somewhere. Really? I swear down it was it notes? Henrik. Rika. Promises of Pride. Where is it? Yes, he was an Aquatarian. And I'm somewhat surprised at myself for not having completely butchered the faux Latin. I did study Latin back in secondary, or high school for the Americans out there. I wasn't particularly any good at it, but it's finally coming in useful. Hello?
As you say.
And was that another torn page? Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, that was Enchanter Fonst. Yes, this is exactly the same. Notes on the page below. 479 sovereigns plus favours. Immortality worth every coin. Words of creation. Proof of maker. No one must know until translations are complete. I will have first enchanter. The ear of kings. I will own kings. Glory everlasting. Enchanter Moldat. Spake isn't a word. Just want to point that out. Spake isn't a word. Now that we can go through this door, but I think I'd like to... That appears to be the center chamber. I'd like to go through the entire floor first. Ooh. hello. Okay, everyone, get on her.
As you say.
You forced our hand.
Okay.
Let's grab some glory.
And flurry. Kick her. Oh, damn it. Oh, I might be dead here. Oh, a win getting in on the heels. Oh, good job. Good job, and I'm frozen again. Take her out. Kick her. Oh, la 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 la. Okay, I think we're still okay. I think we're still okay. Everyone keep on her. Out of my way, Templars. I'm going around this way. Get her. Let me through. There we go. I don't suppose that's not back up yet. Still, if you could do me a favour and heal me, please. Oh, good job. Just in time. Just in time. Oh, I'm down. I'm down. Take one of these, please. Quickly. Good job. Now then.
Of course.
Oh, god damn it. We need to focus fire. Who's the lowest health? This guy.
As you say.
Flurry. When you get up. There we go. Now who's next? This guy. Okay, come on, Artin. Take him out. Good job. Now then, this guy. Good job. Oh, they're taking that guy out.
Shall we?
Okay, he's almost down. There we go. Whew. Desire demons. Shiver. -1 dexterity, though. I don't really like anything that has a negative. It has to be, like, really good if it's got a negative for me to even consider it. Oh, excuse me. Can you please loot? There we go.
As you say.
And, ooh, small gold bar. A small bar of gold. Okay. A very lovely armoire. And another page.
Of course.
Who's looking at it? This one. Yep, exactly the same. Notes on the page below. Make her take the vendor a copy. A fake. Why didn't I see? It was obvious. Spake. Laughing stock. No one must know. Bayer Jome. I find him, I'll kill him. Ooh. That's a little extreme. To be fair, if he's scamming a load of these intellectuals out of an awful lot of money, I can see why they'd be very upset. Yep, that was the last guy. Notes on the page below. Notes on a wondrous discovery. A strange script. Uniform. By steady hand. Yes, one would expect an agent of the Maker to be steady. In fact, it follows all my expectations of the words of the Maker would bestow. It is perfect, and once translated, I will have the... Oh, I thought that said full funding. No, I will have fun lording this over the chantry. Worth every bit. Enchanter Gaius. And through here, I'm guessing, is the last page. Yep. There you are. Somewhere.
As you say.
And we have a new quest. Okay, that was Fonst, Moldat, Gaius. There's the guy who realised what was going on. Notes on the page below. The words elude me, but I will defy their obstinateness. Obstinateness? I don't know how you pronounce that. Worked by the old gods or the Maker himself, I will wring their secrets into my hands. I need the essence of the powerful and the pure, and so begins a bloody road, but at the end, godhood, the keys to the Black City. Oh dear. Enchanter Ronus had, rather, well, if what the Chantry says is true about the last time people tried to go to the Golden City, Ronus, my dear, Maybe you shouldn't be considering that. And the quest? Several of the Circle enchanters were unknowingly studying the same forged tome. Someone named Bayer Jome took advantage of their egos and likely made a tidy profit. Keep an eye out for him. While I'm here, I'll just go through all of these. Just to tag them so that they're not showing up as new. There we go. That's much better. And I believed we had... Yes. Desire Demon. In all my studies, I must say that the most intriguing was my interview with the Desire Demon. That the creature was willing to speak with me was a sign that this was no mere monster, mindlessly driven by its nature, but rather a rational being as interested in me as I was in it. It took a form that I would call female, though I had no doubt that it could appear otherwise. I wondered if it appeared as it did because I wanted it to, or because I expected it to. She, and indeed I could only think of her as such now, smiled warmly at me and laughed a musical sound that seemed to thrill my old heart. So frightened was I of this creature's legendary abilities to twist the hearts of men, and so relieved was I when I looked across the table into her dark eyes. This was a fearsome creature of the Fade, but as I spoke with her, I slowly came to realize that this demon was merely as misunderstood as we mages ourselves. From the journal of former senior enchanter Malleus, one of the Circle of Ravane declared apostate in 920. Out of character, I note that the Ravani practice willing possession. So maybe Enchanter Malleus allowed this Desire Demon to possess him. I don't know that for certain though, but it is an interesting thought. Of all the threats from beyond the veil, few are more insidious and deceptively deadly than the Desire Demon. In folklore, such demons are characterized as peddlers of lust, luring their prey into a sexual encounter only to be slain at the culmination. While a Desire Demon can indeed deal in pleasure, in truth they deal with any manner of desire that humans can possess. Wealth, power, and beauty, to name a few. Far more intelligent than the bestial hunger and rage demons, and more ambitious than the demons of sloth, these dark spirits are among the most skilled at tempting mages into possession. Many who serve the whims of a Desire Demon never realize it. They are manipulated by illusions and deceit, if not outright mind control, although these demons are reluctant to resort to such crude measures. Instead, they seem to take great pleasure in corruption. The greater the deceit, the greater their victory. Only demons of pride prove more fearsome opponents when roused. Their ability to affect the mind allow them to assume disguises, and even alter the environment to their purposes, not to mention the great strength and speed they possess if they should have to resort to more physical means. Most often, a Desire Demon will attempt to bargain its way to freedom if overpowered. Many stories exist that depict mages defeating Desire Demons to the point where a wish can be wrested from them. It should be noted that in such stories, the demon almost always gets the upper hand, even when the mage thinks his wish has been granted. Yeah, if Dungeons & Dragons has taught me anything, it's not to bargain with demons. They are tricksy creatures. And nothing else in here. And it appears this way is also blocked off. What can we see through there? Nothing much. Oh, is this, have we come full circle? We have. This is the other way we could have gone. We came around that way. Okay. Now then. There was just the middle room. Oop. Thank you for the save. Now then, in. Okay, everyone, on the abomination. Because there are Tranquil here. You notice. Nope, he's already got one. Okay, before the other two. Quickly. No. I want to save as many as I can. I think that stopped them. So the longer this abomination is alive, the more of the Tranquil will become demons. Hurry! Okay, take him out, please. There we go. Now then, I think it's just you. There we go. I think it's actually rather impossible to save the first Tranquil, but I'm very glad I was able to save the other two.
Very well.
Ooh. Heavy chainmail and a white rune stone. A small flat white stone with a gold rune carved into it. Very lovely.
Yes.
Then was it? Yes, there were only 3. So I did manage to save the majority.
I should hide to avoid this happening again.
Probably. And you?
Thank you. That was an uncomfortable experience.
Yeah, I'll bet, my dear. Okay. Now then, I do see this statue. And delirium veins. That's odd. Now then, it did say the Watchguard of the Reaching, a statue surrounded by other, a statue with a shield that was shielded on either side. Which one is it? This one. Quest updated. A low rumble signals the lowering of ancient protections. Something is free in the lowest levels of the tower. Well, we could go up. However, I believe there was also mention of the basement. The basement is right next to where the children and the other mages were, so we should probably go and take care of that first. I know it means heading all the way back down, but it won't take us 2 minutes. We've cleared out these levels. What's that? No, I was being silly. I thought one of those bookshelves had something in it. Okay, quickly now, guys. Whatever this thing that is free is, probably isn't good. Okay, around here, and... where is it? Yes, it was through here. I hope we're quick enough. Well, I mean, there is a Petra, Qwinn, and Kelly all hanging about there, so maybe they could take it on alone? Maybe? I'm not sure. It's probably best not leaving it to chance, though. Yep. Here's the door to the basement. And everyone... hello there. Oh, dear. When you get up, if you could do a group heal, that'd be great. Come on. Everyone up. Get this guy.
There's no hope.
There we go.
Strange thing. Pure literal distraction.
However old it was, the creature discovered in the Reaching has been destroyed. And just what was this creature? Reaching, self-cord. Here we go. Shah Weird. A collection of powerful but undirected thoughts coalesced in the Fade. Such a being is in direct opposition to singular focus and drive, distraction made flesh. The mind or minds that loosed this within the Fade must have been powerful and ancient indeed. We got some chainmail. And Usaris. Usaris, the Dragon Slayer. In the company of monsters he went, down the empty wolf roads after the dragon, to the lands where the ice is like steel. And the air grows thin as a beggar, and every rocky road is strewn with the bones of the lonely dead. There Dwayne, the great hero Dwayne, there Dane dwelled, and 50 swords were worn to rusted ruin. Before at last they found the cave of Fenchal, ancient keeper of the mountains, bane of wolves, Dane sought a way in which the dragon might be felled. Friend of fire and talon its scales, brighter than any warrior's mail, teeth greater than men. And all around the slumbering worm were bones, wolves, men, beasts beyond counting. The fume of death frightened even the wolf pack, and Dane, desperate, crept into the cavern to seek the monster's death alone. There, shining among the dead like a star, his hand found a sword, Usaris, forged by the dwarf smiths for an Alamari lord long ago, waiting age after age to be taken to battle once more, and this Dane freed from the earth and struck at the eye of the dragon, still sleeping, with a swift and terrible blow. And Fenchal woke, wrath, only to die. From Dane and the Werewolf. The legend of the Blade of Usaris predates Andraste. The sword that Dane found in the dragon's treasure hoard, which he used to slay both Fenchal and the werewolf, was passed on to his son, Hafter. Dane may have been fiction, but Hafter was fact. In 140 Divine, he led the Alamari tribes against Darkspawn that flooded into the Ferelden Valley from the Dwarven lands. He not only drove back the horde, he also then defeated the combined forces of the Avars and Chastened who hoped to take advantage of the chaos. His victories earned him such respect from the tribes, he was named the First Tairn. After years of ruling the valley in peace, it is said that Hafter left Ferelden, sailing into the unknown east of the Amaranthine Ocean, with the blade still in hand, never to be seen again. Well, if Hafter had it when he sailed east, how did Shah-Wyrd manage to get, especially considering he's a demon that was stuck in the Fade until recently? Did Hafter maybe end up in the Fade somehow and he left his sword there? That is very odd. Now then, I am just about out of time for this episode. However, I don't feel right ending it there. I want to just very quickly make my way back up to where I was, back to the chamber with the Tranquil and all the weird flesh sacks. Ugh. Before I end off. It shouldn't take me too long, I don't think. Round and round we go. Up to the 3rd floor. And this way. Almost there, and here we start with the flesh sacks. How did they even form? Was that the blood magic, or was that the demons doing all of this? Okay then, so here we are, prepped to go up to the 4th floor. But that will be for the next episode, so please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista, thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.